My name is Fahima Hussain Mona, and I am from Bangladesh. As I mentioned already, we are going to know everything about research ideas, research problem, and what is research topic and research question. So here you can see I put uh, basic uh, definitions of research. These two are very famous authors, and I put their definitions in this slide. So let me summarize this in a very easy way. You don't need to get worried about it. I know this one looks really scary, but so basically, what is research? Research is about it's a systematic way. It's a systematic way how we formulate our research question, and after that we analyze that, and all of the and later we get our findings or outcomes, or what is our research has find through this process that increase authors or the general publics their increase their knowledge about research or the topic you have already conducted, which is important.
I think research would be important because it's the starting step in understanding a problem. Like when you get the statistics for a problem, then you can realize how serious it is, and research helps to show that.
Yes, that was a great answer. Thank you so much, Siddhi. So research is important for research can be important for us, for general public like you and me, and like it can be life changing uh, if you do something really groundbreaking. It can change someone's life as well. So this is really important. So I put this slide like why research is important, particularly for undergraduate students. So what I right here is that research is important in an academic manner. Like it helps students, like undergraduate students, to expand their knowledge, or they will learn so many things about their higher education, or they can even develop skills. Like there are so many skills, like when we do some research, we need to be a little bit creative. We need to know from where we are going to read our uh, previous papers, and also that can help us to become a great leader, because when you are a researcher and you know how to conduct a research independently, that means that you are going to develop your leadership skill as well, and you are going to develop your project management skills, and then maybe you will have a team of yours, and you will also gather something like things you can learn from research. And apart from this, this can also helps you, like it can help you like what is data collection and how we are going to collect our data. Like there are so many techniques and tools, so many things you can learn from this one thing which is called research. So I put another slide that says something like it can solve societal problem. As I already mentioned, that it can, if your research will be groundbreaking, it can help like the government policymaker to form something very crucial for your own country. Uh, like policymakers who are going to give many policies about this. And from the 90s, there are so many policies has already conducted in this particular topic. topic just because of this policies and or the number of smokers, people who are smoking nowadays, just because there are some strict policies and laws, and hopefully in the future the number will decrease as well. So this is not built in one day. There were so many research and policies. So yes, this is how smoking is really injurious to our health. So yes, something like that we could solve uh, a societal problem like smoking. And apart from this, I said that means it can collaboration. Suppose you are you are from public health background and your friend is from engineering discipline. So what you're gonna do? You can combine both of these disciplines together, and you can make something really bring this to society. Like if I say that machine learning can predict something, collab together and make something really groundbreaking, and then you can develop new technologies and medicine. These two are really important, and these two points cover almost everything what research is and what are the aims of research regarding this. What is idea? So idea is basically what like if I say that whatever we are going, like after waking up, the thought in our mind, the thought comes in our mind, that is called an idea. So apart from this, there could be really ideas. Like if I use a general example, like I just say my mother that, "Mom, I'm thinking to paint my room in the color white because I think as white symbolizes peace, so I think this could be really helpful for my mental health because I am taking so much pressure due to my academic life." So my mother said, "Yeah, you can do that." But still, I don't know if this is going to really help to. This is just an idea. I didn't have any scientific evidence that this is going to work or not. This was just a general idea that comes in our mind in everyday basis. Um, so, what is a research idea? So, research idea is just come in our mind, and due to maybe some observation or curiosity or noticing in our community, that inspired an investigation. This is the definition of research idea, and this is very broad concept. It's a very broad concept that identify why it is my general idea of observation, and I just want to explore it, and I want to gather all the scientific evidences. Maybe I want to paint my room in white, and then this is going to help for my mental health or not. So yeah, that's definitely would be worth studying, and I definitely want to explore it. So yes, this could be a research idea. So I put some general differences between idea and research idea. So basically, a normal idea is just a thought, and it doesn't require any evidence, as I said, and it can be based on our personal beliefs, like whatever we experience, whatever we see, the movies we see, the songs we hear, or the friendly discussion we can have some aims to solve. Uh, but if I say research idea, so research idea, of course, it's an idea, but it requires further investigation in a systematic way. In a systematic way, I mean, as I said that, as I just mentioned that we need to collect the data and we need to follow a specific tool and technique, and we need to know what is going to be our sample size. And there is obviously we cannot just assume, yeah, this is going to be our sample size. For that, there are so many um, plus, or there is cointable. So this is not today's discussion, of course, but I'm just saying. So this is how we are going to investigate in a systematic manner our research idea, and what previous works have already done, and we need to know about all those, because we just don't want to repeat the same thing again and again, right? So that's why we need to know about the literature, and we need to know the knowledge gaps, and then we need to find answer our research question. So yes, this is the basic differences from normal idea to research idea. And read all these sources or previous papers or dissertation or thesis paper. So I put some very important and some common sources. First one is personal observation, whatever we are going to observe in our day-to-day life, from our community, maybe from newspapers or and clinical experiences. If you're a doctor, then I am sure you handle so many patients in a day, and for that multiple patients can also have your research idea. And then literature gaps. Okay, so literature gaps is it's basically means previous work already has done, and gaps mean there were some sort of lackings in those paper, in those work, and now we are going to find those gaps, and from that gap we can have our own research idea. So this is very important to know about literature and literature gaps. And then emerging technologies, like there are so many technologies are arriving in our day-to-day life nowadays. So from that we can have our own research idea. And then current events, as I said, newspapers or something like that. And classroom discussions basically means what we are going to discuss with our peers who have the same mentality, research mentality as ours. So we can share something like with them, and that can help to generate some changes. What does that mean? So I know there are so many people who have fever, like they went to some doctors in their entire life, and those doctors recommend something like what you are going to do and what you are not, or you shouldn't do at all. So when you have fever, what doctors recommend in generally? So they say that don't sit under air conditioned room for a long time, and then don't take shower for a long time. That could worsen your fever. So these are some recommendations. So what does that mean? Future recommendation from published papers. Published papers, their authors they recommend something like this is not like there is some limitation in our work, and you can conduct your research from this gap. So this is basically future recommendation from published papers means.